Welcome back here to this game. It was supposed to be at 3:30, but I decided to move it up to 2:30. So let's get started with this game. I'm just controlling Oklahoma City.
Yeah, not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike one. Guys, we take a look at the home nine as they take the field tonight. They're coming off a good victory here in front of the faithful on opening day.
Yeah, Matty, I know it's a long season, but they were able to win the opener, and nothing would be
sweeter. This is a different ballpark than we were playing at Game 1, I just now realized.
This is a nice little momentum either way. Another win here, and they're going to be feeling great about where they're at.
Between Oklahoma City and San Antonio, so we'll follow Oklahoma City's season and Tulsa's season.
Man, they're going to the
and
looking to swing, being
I don't know if we'll be Los Angeles game or not.
On the first three pitches of the game, the guy in the mound better figure out a way to nibble on the corners, or otherwise they're going to start hitting him all over the.
Who's at first? Oops.
Into the box now, Chris Taylor. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still no...
Chris Taylor, Manny Fernandez, and Greg Castida.
What out?
Robert Shin is the batter now. Oklahoma City needs to get on the board here.
Right center. Gone. It's a grand slam.
And that's a grand slam home run. What a way to get this thing going.
So one swing.
It is 4-0 Oklahoma City.
On that one. Second home run early in the year as they move on top 4-0.
Well, it seems like only a couple of minutes ago that we were ready for a hard-fought game. But things
watch as it goes into the bullpen here.
They jumped all over this guy, including that grand slam, and they might not be done yet.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. And he puts it on the ground.
That'll be a base hit.
And that's through for a hit.
Dan, this offense certainly came to swing. I personally, I don't know how the pitcher regroups from a start like this.
D-Row, this is one of those nightmare innings, right? You give up a grand slam, you try to compose yourself and gather your thoughts and make sure you throw strike one to the next guy. Then he follows that up with the bullet base hit. So right now, he is looking for the exit. It's not going to be a very long game for this guy.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control, 0-2.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's
struck him out. That's the first out of the inning. First strikeout as well.
You see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Did not see my Oklahoma City Thunder game. Sure, you go ahead and check that out. That's the video before this one.
Into right center field. That's a base hit. And that run
hopefully everybody's having a good day. I know I am having a good day.
Two aboard now.
Yeah, Matt, I'm not sure
the Ferris wheel on the outfield.
Out there. Not only is he hurting the team, it's probably doing some damage to his psyche as well.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes. As he'll go after a curveball.
Strike one.
It's strike one.
There's the manager for San Antonio.
And this lineup needs to be on the attack early and be aggressive and find a way to stay in this game.
0-1, here's the pitch. In the dirt, and now let's see.
And the runners will not doesn't go far enough for the runners to advance.
Like the cut fastball
swinging at strike three. That was Austin Barnes.
That he or his hitting coach are going to be happy with at all. It's bad enough to go down on 3 pitches, but none of them were even in the strike zone. That's a bad look.
From the belt, the pitch. Ball one.
At the ball. This is game number 2. We played game number 1 yesterday.
Into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Game number 3 will be tomorrow.
1-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. 4 runs here in this half inning.
4 will be on Saturday.
To short. Scooped up. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 9 men come to the plate. 4 score. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Dodgers lead it.
Be on the outfield stands. That would be
stepping up to the plate, Alexi Rodriguez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Line to the right side, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
And then people say it's Game 5 Sunday. No, it will not be Sunday, it'll be Monday. Because Sunday is Easter, we have no video on Easter.
And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. Guys,
So
you take a look at our
5 will
visiting
be,
club as they enter play here this evening.
series will be on,
started the season out on the wrong foot, dropping one on the road on opening day.
Yeah, Matty, they need to grab this one today. You don't want to drop the first 2 games of the season. I don't care if it's on the road. I know you're going to have to battle.
Saturday we also have
you can't afford to get on the team bus back to the hotel
on Saturday, as well as then Sunday, not Sunday, Monday will be another NBA game.
At
so
the plate, Benny Shipman pitches a cold strike. The throw, and it's behind the runner
the wrong
first.
player.
The runner at second with 1 away. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
This is a ballpark called Bayfront in the game.
Popped him up. Fernandez backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. And with that, here's
They're just trying to line up for the San Antonio Missions.
Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Matty, this lineup finds himself in a hole right now. Down a bunch of runs. This is where you find out about your lineup, though. That pass the baton mentality.
Of course, let me show you the starting lineup for the Dodgers. Here's the starting lineup for the Dodgers. On the right side, left side of your screen. Batting first, Greg Casadilla, Manny Fernandez, Chris Taylor, Robert Shen, Alex Verdugo, Dan Hershiser, Leo Theodore Nam, Austin Barnes, and Douglas McCarthy. And that rounds out your lineup for the Los Angeles Dodgers.
Follow the game plan you guys worked on and stay in the zone.
Ryan Braun is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Yep, that's Ryan Braun in the minor leagues. Shockingly.
0-1. And he fouls this one off.
So we'll be doing only Oklahoma City games on MLB show, with a few Tulsa games and Los Angeles and some Major League games, but mostly Oklahoma City Dodger games.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Chasing after it is Taylor.
Nope. Wow.
He whiffs on it. The runner from second scores as they inch a bit closer. And he will make it all the way to third now.
That's
as
a
that
triple.
mistake proves a costly one indeed.
First run of the game for the Missions.
Asensio.
We're going to stay looking to even the series up at 1 game apiece.
Fastball's in there for strike 1. McCarthy has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that. Here's a fastball at the knee.
My phone is charged yet.
And it's 0-2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
I'm back. I also had to let people know I'm live on YouTube.
That's popped up. Nam in foul ground. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Popped him up. Shin has room in foul territory. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning.
Oh, I was going to do that at 3:30, but I didn't do it now.
One error in the inning, and a runner left.
Because I had some time to do it now.
2. Dodgers out in front, 4-1. Digging in, Greg Castaneda. He singled his last time up.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Well, every pitcher gets to start the inning with a fresh slate.
The Dodgers after this game is concluded.
But he's got to be shaking his head right here. A leadoff double on the first pitch, and he's back in trouble again. Things just not going his way right now.
Rodriguez is there, 1 away.
Time for a look
There's
at
the defensive
alignment for the
lineup for the.
And let's focus on Ryan Braun, one of the best players in our sport since he came out of the University of Miami. Can play outfield, great
They're
arm,
third
covers a lot of ground,
in the PCL.
and hits right in the middle of the order with light
As far as
tower
defense
power.
is concerned.
So now to the plate, Chris Taylor. Now a swing, and he
That's,
gets him to pop it up. Kershaw takes charge
out
out there, and he stays with it for the second out. So digging in now, Robert Shin.
Dodgers had not scored any runs since that grand slam in the first.
Breathing room here as they lead by 3, but the big part of that, go back to this guy's last at bat when he hit that big
He's going to be out now in the inning after he was caught between bases and tabbed out.
The inning is over. So a good job for him there to bounce back.
Still
after
4-1
giving up
missions
4 last time
have those
we'll
players
go to the
do
bottom
up.
half of inning number 2. Dodgers lead this one 4-1.
Royal and Kershaw.
Digging in, Sam Travis. He'll get us going
Sam
here in the
Travis,
bottom half of the
the next
second.
batter for the
We're still in
Nationals.
the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
The windup and the 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball.
Struck him out. That's the first out of the inning.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch
And hopefully everybody's enjoying this podcast and will enjoy this entire minor league season with the Oklahoma City Dodgers. We'll have some Major League games as well on this channel.
As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. One out, nobody on
The Oklahoma City off days.
Sharp ground ball to
As
third.
that was a change of what I initially said.
And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
A video. Yesterday.
Into the box now, Christopher Kershaw. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for
Christopher
strike
Kershaw
1.
is a batter
First
now.
shot for him here with a runner at first.
One out,
down,
one on.
away. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
That's showing how he was acquired by the
That's way
Missions.
the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Talk about blowing it by a guy.
That's
Jeez, I mean,
McCarthy's
that fastball was way
third
behind
strikeout
him
of the
when
game.
swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off
That
speed.
was a
and
low
he just couldn't pull the trigger on that
pitch, but
fastball.
swung on it for strike 3.
At the plate now, Chase Anderson. He swings and grounds it to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time, and the side
Out
is
and out
retired.
ends the inning. Robert Chin, Alex Verdugo, and Dan Hershiser do up for the Dodgers.
Into the box, Robert Shin. He's already got 4 RBIs in this one. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
It's another ball.
Man, and he's nowhere near that
Ball
pitch.
kind of
It's
off
2
at
and
him.
2.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
Not
ball
close
3.
with the off-speed
Full
pitch
count.
taken for a ball.
There's Alex Verdugo on deck.
Next. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Center fielder giving chase. But he can't get there, and it
That'll be a
bounces
ground rule
over the
double.
wall. It's a ground rule double.
There's a deep fly ball. Doesn't quite get out of the ballpark, but it hits in the right spot as it bounces off that hard warning track and over the wall for a ground rule double. Not sure if he had triple on his mind, but I doubt he'll complain too much about getting to coast into second base.
Alex Verdugo is in for his second plate appearance.
Alex
As he looks at the
Verdugo.
ball. It's 1-0. 4-1's our score here in inning number 3. Lifted down the line in left. Braun on the run, and they can't run it down.
This is my last video for today.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1 and 2. Hit hard on the
I
ground
only will
towards
do
second.
2 videos
Dive, and he
today.
knocks it down. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
Oklahoma State Dodgers and Oklahoma State Thunder game are the teams that I will have done today. And those are the only games I'll do today are those 2 games.
Smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart.
So add one more on the sac fly as
There's
that'll
another
make this
run,
a
5-1.
5-1 game. At the plate, Theodore Nam, 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike.
Theodore Nam, he was in Double-A, I think,
Third base
last
line,
year.
But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. And oh, this one's by him to the backstop.
I'll get the runner
And it's not in
advance
time as he's in well
on
ahead
that
of the
wild
throw.
pitch.
And forget about the
So that was a
double play now, as he'll
costly
move up to second here on the wild pitch.
decision for the San Antonio mission.
The 1-2.
I say Saturday we'll have a day 9 doubleheader. Actually,
In the air out
correction.
towards left center.
Saturday
Braun
day
giving
9
chase.
doubleheader.
He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Man at second here with 2 away. And the catcher Austin Barnes will dig into bat next. He's set. Here it comes. There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike.
First game's
That's
at
a really nice thing about pitching
1:05
with the base open.
or
You can
so.
walk out of the strike
At
zone a
1
little
o'clock,
bit more,
1:05, somewhere
try to
around
get a
there.
guy to chase your pitch,
Second game
just like that one.
6:30.
Grounded weakly to the left. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they pick
In
up
the
a
inning,
run
not before the
on 2
Dodgers
hits,
score
no
another run.
errors, and a man left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Dodgers lead it.
There's who's going up
5-1.
for San Antonio as we look at that.
At the plate, Alexi
View from the
Rodriguez.
outfield
He
seating.
reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Stepping in, R.D. Heath. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch on its way.
Strike one, we're in the third
He's a guy
inning.
that can really pick him up and put him down, if you will. He's a plus runner and really uses speed to his advantage in multiple ways on the field.
Yeah, and it works for him. It works for him in a lot of ways, like you said, Matty.
Yeah,
Gets the
ground
ball
out.
on the ground. He has the potential to beat it out. I can't tell you what this does for an infield or an outfield defense to be put on their toes and have to make plays against this guy.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Struck him out, and that ends the inning. We go to the top half of the fourth inning.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Douglas McCarthy. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit softly on the ground to third. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
Here's a ground out.
The top of the lineup, stepping in, Greg Castaneda. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at bat with another big hit right here. No balls and one strike.
Dodgers need this swing here today to avoid getting swept by the San Antonio Mission.
Fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Greg Castaneda is sent packing for the second out of the inning. In now, Manny Fernandez. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Peace is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired.
There we go. That ends the top of the fourth inning. We go to the bottom of the fourth. Still 5-1 Dodgers.
Now to the plate, Ryan Braun. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a
Foul
big
ball.
fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Hit out towards second.
That'll be a base hit.
And that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
He had him on the ropes right there.
And the double play
That's 2
is available
strikes against
to-
the batter. He's going to have to put that into memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
The 0-1 hit on the ground down the first base
Fouls it
line.
off. They're
But
trying to
this'll
hit
get
that
foul for strike
first
2.
base side to
The 0-2 pitch. Pulled
avoid the
high
double
in
play.
air out to left field. Hershiser will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. And he will scurry back to first as he'll
Double
take
play
twice
with in the
about to
inning
try and
here.
move up. Fastball in there for a called strike. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now.
Strike
It's
2.
strike 2.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely
Struck him out.
difficult
That
when
ends
you
the
guys throw
inning.
this hard to stay back on a breaking ball.
No, not the
Either
inning.
commit
That's second out.
and
Sorry.
be all in on a
So that was the third out.
fastball, or try and
My
find a way
bad.
to work the ball the other way to keep you back on the off speed.
Popped him up.
The out in the inning,
Castaneda put
though.
this one away, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. On to the top of inning number
Yeah,
5
Saturday
we
we'll have
go.
a
Dodgers out in front. 5-1.
day-night doubleheader.
Ready now, Chris Taylor. It
Close
was
up
a
the series,
flyout
and then
for
Monday
him
we'll
in his
start a
last
new
trip.
series.
Fouled straight back.
Oakland City Dodgers will play a new team.
And he misses with it, 1-1.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
The bouncer to the left side. And he's safe at first as he beats this one out by
Safe,
about
that's a
a
base
half a
hit.
step.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher. There's not much you can do.
That'll be
right
it for
there.
the
You
starting
make a pretty
pitcher.
good
Now
pitch,
we
and
go
next
to the
thing you
bullpen
know,
for the
you have a
next
leadoff single on
pitcher
an
for
infield
San
ground ball.
Antonio.
Rich Lau is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season. And before the pitch here, time is asked for and granted by Woody Keller, the home plate umpire.
Gonna have a guy warming in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Is Yamini Garcia is warming the bullpen for the Dodgers.
Into the box, Robert Shin. A swing and a shot hit down the corner.
And that hooks.
And that's going to wind up
Back.
hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly
I
behind 0-2.
think yesterday we had game. I'm pretty sure we did. Yeah, we did have
Nothing in
game 1
2
this
count,
channel
and
yesterday.
the pitch. This one is fouled away up to the concourse area. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5.
I have to double check. I'm gonna double check here in a minute.
Another foul ball, and this battle will
Let me
continue.
pause this for a second. I'm back. Yeah, it was yesterday. Was the first game between these two teams.
There as the breaking ball takes care of him for the
This
first
game
out.
2 tomorrow. Game 3, 4, and 5 Saturday with a doubleheader. Excuse me. When they will start a new series. Between I think it's Memphis, I think Memphis or Nashville. One of the two. I can't remember which one.
Curveball bounces, and that gets by to the backstop. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And you can forget about the double play now as the runner moves up to second base. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
To the plate now, Dan Hershiser. No balls and a strike to count. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Wow. A 27-year-old. He throws a four-seam fastball, a changeup, a curve, and a slider. Two out here and a runner at second. Liner towards second. That's in there. Base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with two outs.
Hey, sometimes you need a little bit of luck too as a pitcher. This ball absolutely scorched. Actually hit so hard that it wasn't able to drive a run in.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised. I know that ball was hit on the line. Surprised the third base coach held him with two outs.
From the belt, the pitch. Hit out towards second. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up the chute again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
That's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, Dero. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and hit the ball where it's pitched, and a good job and a run batted in.
On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. Oklahoma's out in front here, 6-1. Now at the plate, Christopher Kershaw. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the
There's
gates
an
and got hot
hitter,
right away,
Christopher
but whatever
Kershaw.
was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Too low, 1-0.
Ball one. Probably this will be the last batter that this starter faces.
And he misses low with it, 2-0.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
And here's a fastball for a strike, 2-1 now. 2-2 the count. Here's the pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat.
Now do it for the starter. We'll have
Then he kind of refocused himself and came right back
bullpen guy coming in.
3 quality pitches in a row to set him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Yimi Garcia is out from the bullpen now. He'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
He'll come in after his warm-up pitches. 2 more pitches remaining in his warm-up. One more pitch remaining.
Slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. The 0-1 pitch.
Strike 2. Got it off.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Alexi Rodriguez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Bert Smith takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Let's see here.
Buddy McGee will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Number 6, Buddy McGee.
This is line to left. And this will be just what the manager ordered as he's off
That'll
the
be a
bench
leadoff
with
double
extra
from the
bases.
pinch hitter.
And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives
Yeah,
it
get
deep
that one in the
left center
bullpen
field
so that we
gap,
have a
that was
position
nice
player
job
for
to
us
get
in the bullpen.
barrel
Let's
round in
do
time to score that
this
baby
guy.
up.
Zach Roscoe.
Standing in now, Greg Castaneda skied into straightaway right. Rodriguez is there, and he has it for the out. The relay, the tag, and he is out at third base. It's a double play.
Now batting.
2 outs now.
Ready for another chance. Manny
Hasn't needed those
Fernandez.
play.
He flew out in his last at bat. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. Now the pitch.
That'll be a base hit.
Drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So we'll go at least one at bat deeper into the top of the 6th after that 2-out success.
The center field.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Fastball, middle cut, places it right back where it came from.
There's a guy warming up in the poser at the opponent's bullpen. Junior Guerrera. Warming up for the San Antonio Missions.
At the plate, Chris Taylor. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Asensio corrals it, and the throw to first ends the inning. So no runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. Dodgers lead this one 6-1. Zach Roscoe enters to do the pitching
Zach
in the bottom of the
Roscoe will come
6th.
into the game as the new pitcher.
59, Zach Roscoe.
So striding forward now, R.D. Peace, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Behind 0-2 now.
0-2.
Fouled off.
Fouled that one away.
The 0-2 home.
We'll
Fouled away.
to even the series at 1.
0-2, here it is.
Hey, having a B
Can
right
Santana
here.
have
I
a
know it's
new
frustrating
series
the heck
coming
out
up
of
on
the pitcher.
Monday
You
against
keep
another
fouling these
team.
pitches off. Maybe one misses over the
All
hurdle.
the season long will have
And he's
the
called out on a close play at first.
Now batting, the third baseman, Betty.
Oakland State Dodgers games.
Ready once again, Benny Shipman. First delivery to him on the way. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And
That one's off
he
the
missed
wall.
A home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he'll reach
That'll be
second now
a lead
with
off
one
double.
away.
Or not lead off double, a 1 out double.
A shot like that just feels different. It sounds different off the bat. See his arms get extended, right arm tucked up against his body, barrel the bat all over the ball, and he smokes it right off the wall at left center. A little more hang time, and that one probably gets out of here.
Here's Ryan Braun now, and it's fouled away. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
That'll be
Lofted
an
in
out.
the air out toward right center.
Second out,
Verdugo waits
man.
on it. 2 down. And he's
Runner
up to
advances to
safely
third.
now with 2 gone in the inning.
Now batting,
Stepping in and ready for another shot. Ezra Asensio. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Line drive to left. Hershiser is there, and he puts this
And
one
now
away for the
in the
third
inning.
out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble.
They got
So
the
no
top
runs
half of
here
the
on the
7th
base
inning.
hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. 7th inning coming up. Dodgers out in front, 6-1. Now batting, Robert Shin. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double.
Robert Shin.
First pitch coming, here it is. So a rather weak start to the at-bat as he misses badly there. It's 0-1.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
Grounded back up the
That'll
middle, reined in.
be a base hit.
And the off-balance
No,
throw
he is.
beats
Not
him
got him
at
out.
first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting,
Digging in now, Alex Verdugo is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is on the ground over
That'll be
to
a
first.
ground out.
He's got it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
now batting,
Standing in, Dan
This is the most I
Hershiser.
think I was going to see is scored
First pitch on its way.
in a game.
Liner toward right center. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. And he will pull
Double.
into second with a 2-out double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty
Scored 4
as a
runs.
swing
Oakland State has
gets.
scored
Nice
4
look at
runs
it
in
there
the
from our camera
first
guys
inning.
as well. Into the box now, Theodore Nam down the left field line and deep. And that is off the wall, but
one
in
run
foul
in the,
territory.
I think
Foul
in the
ball. So far, 2 for 3
third
in
inning,
this
yeah,
one.
and then one run
Swing and a miss here, and
in
he's
the
behind in the count now, 0-2.
fifth inning.
Little chopper back to the mound. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted.
17 stretch in.
Double. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this.
San Antonio. Go to the bottom half of the seventh inning.
Now. Ready for another shot now. Sam Travis. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them
This
back
will be the
into
last
this
inning
one.
that the
Ball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1.
Sam Travis will pitch.
A ball and a strike. I think it's safe to
1
say
and
he
1.
wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Verdugo has the best view of
For the
this one,
first
so
out of the
he'll
inning.
take it for the first out. Stepping into the box, Christian Arroyo. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Watches a fastball right there for strike
We will
1.
continue Madden as well after a while. We will return Madden and NHL as well with the International Hockey Tournament.
Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2.
Hey, that fastball
As well
caught
as
too
other
much
things
of
from
the
this
plate
count.
on an 0-2 count.
And a fastball swung on and missed
Struck
as
him
he
out.
just
That's the
reared
second out of
back
the inning.
there. 2 away.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Christopher Kershaw is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. So back-to-back sliders.
Struck him
we'll
out, and
have
that
to leave
ends
it
the inning.
there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side.
$15 hits for the Dodgers.
Ready to begin the 8th. So here's Austin Barnes. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1.
Ooh, wait, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
Line to the right side. And
That'll
that's
be
a
a base
base
hit.
hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. Les Prado will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 7. Les Prado.
Let me get the warm up. Let me get a picture warming up. See Lawrence Guerrero. I don't know if I said the name right or not. If I didn't, I do apologize. Les Prado is the
And that's by him.
pinch
It's
hitter.
0-1. From the belt, the pitch. Oh, and he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Woo, not a spot you'd expect a curveball. He's lucky he missed because that's the kind of pitch that gets hit out of the ballpark.
And now time granted here as they'll
As time is called, as the batter steps out to rethink this 0-2 count.
Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2.
That'll be
to second for 1.
looking like they'll be a little play.
That didn't
It is
work
a little
out too
play
well as the pinch hitter comes on to
for
bounce
the
into a
first
double
shot of the
play.
inning.
Coming on as a pinch hitter is a tough spot to be in, but that's the last thing you want to do when your skipper calls on you. Not going to be happy about that.
So base is empty now after the double play, and set to go is the second baseman, Greg Castaneda. Pulled high in the air out to
That'll
left
be an
field.
out. Ends the inning.
And
Bill
Braun
Bum has
will
the
make
8th
the
inning.
catch, and the inning is over.
Dodgers lead 6-1.
David Freitas will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th.
David.
Lawrence Guevara is on to pitch.
There's
out
your
of the
reliever.
bullpen
The
in
one
bottom
in the
half of
bullpen.
the 8th.
In the top half of the 8th inning. Will come on, and this will be his only inning pitching. I think. This one how it goes the rest of the way. So this may be his only inning of pitching. Or maybe I'll close this out. Last warm-up pitch, and here get ready to resume play in the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Been a good game here, 6-1. Dodgers have had a good game. If you're just tuning in, Oklahoma City had a grand slam that really kicked things off in the first inning to get things going, and they had a 4-1 lead. Sorry, a 4-0 lead through one inning of play. Then, nobody scored any runs in the second inning, and it wasn't until the third inning that the Dodgers got on the board and lead it at 5-0, or sorry, 5-1. After the San Antonio Mission got on the board with their first and only run of the game in the bottom half of the first inning. And then in the fourth inning, nobody got any runs. And in the fifth inning, it was another run by the Dodgers. No runs in the bottom half of the fifth inning for the Mission. And then in the sixth inning, no runs were scored. Or the seventh inning, no runs were scored in the top half of the eighth inning. And that's where we are now, to the bottom half of the eighth inning, one on, nobody out.
At the plate now, Alexi Rodriguez, as the first pitch misses
we have
to him, it's
ball
one
He's here.
got a hit in 3 at-bats to this
So
point.
that's just to get you caught up on what you've missed if you're just tuning in on this live broadcast.
Here it comes, 1-0. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Nobody out, runner on first. A ball and 2 strikes.
Strike two, 1-2.
Fastball swung on.
Strike three, struck him out, and that would be the first out of the inning.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base. And that's
After this inning, the Missions will only have one more chance to get things going. That'll be the bottom half of the ninth inning.
Into the box, R.D. Peace, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
One out, one on, 0-2 count as he swings and misses there for the second strike. This one's taking a little bit longer to play than the first game.
Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. That's back-to-back strikeouts now, as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
It's been 56 minutes and counting in the stream. Last stream, I think, was like less than an hour. Was how many minutes per stream?
Now the 0-1.
My phone is ringing off. Join the call later on Discord.
It's 0-2 now. Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area.
And here's the best pitch.
And a fastball.
Strike three, and that ends the inning. We go to the top half of the ninth inning. Last.
He'll try to keep
oh, I hit the wrong button. Sorry, we've been having some things where it will turn off the screen. I do apologize for that.
Digging in.
Getting pop-ups on the screen.
He's 2 for 4 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
That'll be a foul ball.
0-1
the count.
But this is foul near the seats.
The starting or the pitcher that pitched in the 8th inning will pitch in the 9th inning.
Down the third baseline.
So he'll finish out the game.
Ball, strike 2. Here's the 0-2. Takes this the other way to right.
That'll be a base hit.
So the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Boy, this guy
I don't think the Dodgers need any more runs. They have pretty much secured a decent lead.
For lighting it up on the road, getting that good night's sleep, and finding a way to get to the yard early.
Chris Taylor now the batter. He's the third hole hitter.
In 4 attempts to this point. Before the 0-1, he'll check.
Make sure the runner
and he's back easily.
Checking on the runner at first, so they throw it first.
And another throw over.
Another throw over first. Safe and back in time. Could have a little play to be the first 2 outs of the inning. Swings in it, swing and miss. That ball was low. That was where the ball was. Second pitch, which is the one in teal. The color in teal towards the bottom of the plate. That was low out of the zone. Inside ball 1, 2-1. I don't know why it's in this. It's not that it's the connection of the stream and the connection of the internet. It just has to do with the PlayStation Network or something like that. I think. Yeah, it has to do with the PlayStation Network.
To the plate now, Robert Shin, and he fouls this one off. It's been a 2 for 4.
Or MLB the show online stuff. Which we're not playing online, so that doesn't make a difference. It just pops up on the screen anyways. Foul ball. Runners at first and second, nobody out. Shocking. There's one.
The second for one.
And there's 2, but the runner advances to third anyways. That's the definitely an insurance run there on third.
But nothing changes that like a good
I'd probably put it away.
See if they can strand the runner at third now.
And now in the inning, we go to the last chance for the bottom half of the ninth inning and last chance for the Missions. They're down to their final 3 outs. Those are the players. One of those players has to get on to ensure that the 7th-hole hitter will bat. We have the 4, 5, and 6-hole hitters due up for the Missions.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit to third.
That'll be the first out of the inning. Down to the Missions, down to their final 2 outs.
Settling in now, Ezra Asensio. First delivery to him on the way.
We'll see who gets the win for the Dodgers. And then who gets lost to the Missions.
Fastball called for strike 2.
Missions would need 5 runs in 1 inning.
Down 0-2, the numbers are definitely
long shot.
Here.
And that is swung
Struck him out as the second out of the inning. We are down to the final out of this game.
2 away now.
Will Sam Travis keep this ball game alive, or will the Oklahoma State Dodgers win Game 2 of this 5-game set in there for ball 1?
1-0.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called,
next
rest
pitch.
assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those.
Swing and a miss, strike
He's
1.
going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Good pitch as this is
That's a curveball in there for strike 2. Down to their final strike and final out. Here's the pitch. 1-2 pitch. Ball 2, 2-2.
That's ball 2.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want
Here's
to
the
do
pitch.
is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Swing and a miss, and that'll be the ball game. San Antonio loses it. Final score of 6-1. Oklahoma City will even the series. The season opener series against San Antonio Mission by 1 game to 1 game. Oklahoma City with that win improves to 1-1. San Antonio falls to 1-1. Will have another game in Game 3 of this 5-game set tomorrow. And then on Saturday, a day-night doubleheader between Oklahoma City and San Antonio. And then we'll talk about the game coming up on Monday of the new series.
On Twitter at MLB The Show.
So you get that's the final look at your line score.
Here now is our final line score tonight.
So Chase Anderson gets the loss. He falls to 0-1. Emi Garcia gets the win. He'll improve to 1-0. No save. No player got the save. So we'll advance on. Timothy Coley will get the start tomorrow for the Oklahoma City. For San Antonio will be Jeff Hoffman to get the start, and then we'll have a doubleheader on. We'll have the doubleheader on Saturday between San Antonio and Oklahoma City. That game and that game. So that game first, and then that game second. The day game, night game. And then Monday we'll have Nashville and Oklahoma City. Tuesday and Wednesday will be Oklahoma City and Nashville. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. And then Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Monday will be the next series for the Oakland Dodgers after that. And then they'll play Nashville and Memphis again, but go to their ballpark this time. And then they'll take on San Antonio again, but this time in Oklahoma City. So that's the next couple of series, three or four series down on the road. So until tomorrow for game number 3, between Oklahoma City and San Antonio, this has been the Zero sign-off until tomorrow for Game 3 between Oklahoma City and San Antonio. Have a great evening. We'll see you all tomorrow.